It's okay to be alone. You know why? When you're alone, you really figure out who the fuck you are without other people's, you know, judgment or other people's thoughts or whatever the fuck getting into you. Because, first off, everyone who comes in this earth, they have a value. They have their own unique value that they provide. And if you're constantly around people, constantly like, oh my god, I need a friend, oh my god, literally, you're not gonna do anything. Because, like, I used to be afraid of being alone. Like, I feel like that was always a thing. Like, I wasn't afraid ever, but it was just like I was afraid of what people would think because I prefer being alone, like, genuinely. And I was just like afraid, like, oh my god, if people like see me alone, they're gonna think I'm a loner. But in reality, I just like being alone. Like, it's just because I think like, when I'm alone and when I have space, that's when I think best and when I genuinely get ideas and like my own space. Because, like, even if someone is around me, I can literally feel their energy and it rubs off on me. Like, for example, I'm sitting in class and I'm trying to pay attention. If someone's sitting next to me or like someone is there, I wouldn't give shit about that, the lecture. Anyways, I'm already in my own world. Like, but if someone is next to me, it just gets worse. Like, I would be like, whatever tiny micro actions, I would be like, paying attention to that. I'm like that. But a lot of people aren't. But I would just say, like, some people, they don't let go of their partners, or they don't let go of friends, or they don't, like, let go of certain people in their life because they're afraid of what would happen if they left them. But the thing is, don't attach your power to anyone. Like, don't attach your power to some random ass person. Like, and even if that person is your family, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, you go to bed with yourself, right? Learn to live with yourself, because everything else in this world, it can disappear. Like, everything external, it disappears. But the only thing you have constantly is yourself and the choices you make, the decisions you make, and that shit compounds and is gonna be with you for life. But people aren't, and like, living your life based on someone else's next reaction is so stupid, because it could literally be anything. Like, you never, like, sometimes, like, you can't even trust yourself. Like, with a certain, like, for example, you're like, from tomorrow I'm gonna go to the gym for an hour a day, and then you don't do that. Or even, like, sometimes you, like, kind of like spill a secret or say something you're not supposed to say, and then that's when you're like, oh shit. But we forget about that. But that's because, like, you can't even trust yourself to keep a secret, right? So why would you trust someone else to keep a secret? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, in the same basis, like, don't trust, like, someone else's reaction, because sometimes even you change like that, or you make a decision that's out of the blue, right? So that could be anyone. So what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, like, everyone's freaking changing. Everyone, like, if you want to grow in life, you have to have a period where you're alone. Like, there's gonna be times where no one fucking understands what the fuck you're doing, and you're gonna, like, not be able to relate to people. Like, I have that thing in my life right now where I can't relate to anyone. Like, it's so funny. Like, literally, like, all of my old friends that I've had for years, by the way, I'm starting to drift away from them. Like, it's just because I got to the point where I'm just like, what is the basis of a relationship? Just because we share, like, we listen to the same music, or because I was chronically online, like, all the memes that we shared, like, there's no value in, like, a not deep connection where you're genuinely fulfilled and you feel in peace without, like, you're getting like a billion thoughts. You're thinking about the person instead of yourself and what you want to do next, or your life. That's not normal. Like, literally, like, every relationship should just be peaceful. And another thing is, like, stop looking at people as, like, your, what do you say, like, your friends, like kind of make them your acquaintances, like people you just have work with or your workmates or your classmates. Don't look at them as your friends always. Like people don't automatically have to be your friend. Just have standards, you know, talk to people, but don't get involved in their life, because seriously, like most times it's not good. Like, you know, like sometimes we're forced to be in environments where we don't really want to, like, where, you know, they say like, oh yeah, you're the product of the 5 friends you have, you're literally them, like you're literally them, you're literally your friends. So, and most people are just average, right? So just try your best to stay away from them, like. And the thing is, I'm at a point where like I'm also average. Like I'm also average, but I don't want to be average. I want to go above average. So I know I can't be hanging around with average people, and even if I'm forced to, I have to find a way to differentiate that in my head, right? So anyways, that's that. But it's just the fact that, like, don't be afraid of leaving and cutting off people, like, or even like stopping just texting them, or stopping, like, slowly stopping interaction with them, or like slowly stopping like reacting to them, or getting drier if you like are not feeling the vibe anymore. Because like, or if someone's hurt you, like react, bro. Like some people, they just get over it, like they fight and then they just like go back to the person like everything's normal. Like why? Like they did you wrong, and if they do that once, like no one changes it. Like, you know how hard is it, like, as a person, like as an individual, it is to change, right? Like for example, you're trying to change a certain, I don't know, way you live your life. It's super hard. Like if you're trying to wake up at 4 a.m, it's like it's a long journey, at least for me. Or you're trying to work out, or you're becoming a more fit person, or you're trying to improve your financial situation. It's a hard thing to change all those habits and routines and stuff like that. So what belief do you have that someone literally changes the next day? like like what? Like you think someone changes like in a week? They're gonna do the same shit again. That's just how people are. Like, and a lot of us don't want to accept it. Like, of course, like be forgiving, but remember what they did, and take 2 steps back, not a step forward. Like once you've solved, like, oh yeah, oh my god, we're like so close, we solved a problem. Like it's, look, fights are like like fights are not normal, okay? Respectful conversations are normal, or like respectful setting of boundaries, or communicating what you want in a relationship, or like if someone crosses the line or something, really respectful tone, that's normal. Then seeing what a person does next based on their actions. First off, I just want to say, like, if someone like really crosses a boundary, because like knowing myself, I never cross boundaries. Like I literally don't push it. Like that's one thing about me. So I also expect people to do that, but people aren't like that. They push the fuck it. They push it like a lot. Like they push their boundaries basically. But, and I'm not like that. So when people do that, I'm just like, I get like a huge sense of betrayal. Like, but it's, why should I trust them? Like don't get that close with them, you know? Just say hi, bye. Stick to your fucking goals. Be a loner. Be alone. Like not in the sense of being like a fucking loner with your hoodie on and you're like fucking logged in and you're like not taking showers. Like not that thing. Like just be chill. Just be chill as fuck. Be like okay. Like be like a neutral person. Don't react that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid to cut off people, bro. Like, there was this, I don't know who said this. I think it was like Michelle Obama or something. She was like, the more you get high in the mountain, right, the more load you take off, and some people have to be left behind to reach the top of the mountain. It's just how it is, you know? And it's also like, imagine like some people, they come in your life for a certain time so you learn something, and then they get off at the next station, bro. And then, you know, like you meet someone on a train, and then you just, like, for example, a metro station, you're just talking to them, right? And then they get off in their station. That's how it is. Like, they teach you a lesson, they just get off, and then you don't think of them again. You just learn, you know? And you like detach from them completely. You're just like, oh yeah, that person. That's how relationships should be. Like, you know, you don't have to like put effort into someone who also puts effort in you, like especially as a woman. Like I feel like that's really important. But anyways, that's that. Like it's okay to be alone, and it's okay to like have that phase where you basically like don't relate with people. Like if you're at a phase in your life where you're stopping, like you're dropping friends, or like you've like stopped relating to people, or you just like in this phase where you just want to be left alone. um I hope this video helped, bro. Like that's it, because I've been feeling this and I'm finally coming to terms with this. And yeah, I just want to put this out there. Bye bye.